Alright, well I guess we're live. Welcome to the Dropouts Podcast with Ben, Jesse. We got Jesse.
Fabian.
And we got Fabian, our boy. Future, basically. Well honestly I didn't really think I'd get this far into like my getting the cameras and shit. It's honestly been pretty hard. Honestly for me, bro.
It looks hella expensive.
It does, honestly. Like when I'm looking at it all now, I really feel like I don't really like feel like I needed to do all this, but I feel like I kind of had to in a way, you know?
Yeah.
To like get myself out of that like lazy like bitch mentality of just kind of like, cause like I feel like obviously I could have just like on my phone and like recorded myself, but like.
Oh yeah, man, you invested into it, man.
I invested into it. I feel like I had to because I feel like I was acting like a bitch because I wasn't invested in it. I feel like I had no reason to, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Now we're here. Felt bad because Jesse, you were pushing me this whole time. You were to do this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro. How many times were we at the goddamn hot tub? I remember a couple times where I was just high. And I was just sitting there. You were just like, I was like, Jesse, what are you thinking about? He's like, I'll never forget this. He was just like, just think about how you talked about creating a YouTube and all this shit, and you didn't. And I was just like, I was just like.
Yeah, I don't even remember that.
Straight calling you out.
Roger that. But honestly, I need that though. Like, if I didn't have that, then
You wouldn't be doing this right
I wouldn't be doing it. I really wouldn't, cause I feel like I get stuck in my comfort zone. You know?
Man.
I don't know, in my own personal, like thing. So if I don't have like that like thing to push me, then I just kind of like, I just chill out. Like I just like, it's too easy. Like I feel like I got too many things that I'm interested in other than like trying to like raise my voice and like be heard and like be accepted by like society and like people around me. That it's just like, yo, like why should I even have to do all that, bro? Like it's extra. But I feel like we do kind of like, I feel like our group's kind of special because we don't seek that, but at the same time we have like our own little like value.
Oh yeah, no, definitely, bro.
But like that is the value is in of not clout chasing and or of like trying to like I've seen in other groups and other communities, like they get through like dick riding. Yeah. You know, just like, you know, they're commenting on each other's shit. They're telling each other just like, yo, like they're just always on each other's sides and they're never against each other. They're never telling each other what they need to hear.
Yeah.
And I feel like Jesse, even though I disagree with him a lot of the time, Kanye, like he thinks Kanye is trash.
He is trash.
He is not trash. He is not trash.
It's not that good.
He's not that. He is that guy. He is that. You almost got me saying he isn't that guy, but he is that guy. Kanye is that guy. Leave it in the comments. Finally got to say that. Leave it in the Kanye or Drake. Everyone knows Kanye though. But yeah. No, I feel like that's our little special thing about this group. Waiting for Bobby. Bobby is not here. Hopefully we could get him to join in the podcast. He's not much of a talker, but he's essential for our group.
Still messing your guy.
Pass the Four Loko. I already finished that shit. Or my little cut.
God damn it, Jesse.
So are we supposed to look into the camera or?
If you want, when you're talking, I guess. I don't know. I kind of just.
You should probably
go with the vibe, honestly.
Explain that there's like 3 cameras.
So this one right here is our main camera. This is the one with all of us. This is the one of. This is Jesse. This is the one if you're gonna look. I guess you're talking to making a big statement.
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the one. This is what you're gonna be. Who you're gonna be talking to. I made sure to get Fabian in there. I had to really zoom it out for his fro. And then I got this one with me and Bobby. Hopefully, these 2 right here though, they might go out though because they only have like a 30-minute like thing. So hopefully Bobby comes and resets that for us. But this is gonna be the.
That's why it's charging. Are they all charging?
They're all charging. They're all charging.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it all set up.
Scamster.
Honestly.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
That's what that little shit is for?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was confused on that.
So. Yeah, no, honestly. I I feel like I kind of like the setup though. Like it took a little while to set up, but like it wasn't like.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty nice. Honestly, feels a little extra though. It makes me feel a little nervous.
You're not used to it. That's all.
I feel like once we start doing more of these, hopefully we could do these like. I don't know. Whenever you guys are like available.
Saturday.
When do you think? I don't know. Saturdays?
Saturday or Sunday because I'm gone on. Pretty much Saturday.
Saturdays are probably best
I'm
though.
pretty gone.
Alright, well, I just gotta. Do I just have to force you guys to like do it, or like? Is there gonna be some?
I don't think I'm not crazy.
Would you not want to do it?
I don't care.
Okay. You don't care at all? Jesse, why don't you care about like? Why don't you care about a lot of shit? Like you just don't like. You don't have like a feeling like. Don't you like kind of like worried like, dang, this is gonna go out onto the internet. Like I might get canceled. You know, like you say some pretty outrageous stuff.
Yeah, but.
And you just
Everyone says outrageous shit though.
That is true. That is true. But like, not everyone.
Even my grandpa says some crazy shit. Even I look at him like, what the fuck?
All the time, bro. It just
Your
slips
grandpa
out.
says some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Like what?
I can't repeat that. But like,
You're not gonna expose your grandpa.
Everyone has their own little weird shit that they think, you know.
Yeah, but like, don't you think like you can't like? I feel like I've seen some people try to come on to the internet space, and I feel like they know that they can't say shit, or they're afraid that. I feel like they don't have a view, or like if they just like start acting like a certain way, like a dumbass, or like like acting in a cancelable way,
Yeah.
they'll just get canceled, and they have no reason of why they're saying what they're saying, and they're just saying it out of ignorance, and because of that, they just come across and they get canceled. But like I feel like for me like bro, like I might get canceled right now, but like sometimes I say nigga, sometimes I be saying like sometimes me and you, we be making gay jokes, bro. We all do. And yeah, and I just feel like we do it though, not because like, is it because we are homo, like, what is it? Not I was about to say homosexual, but like homo what is it?
I'm not homophobic.
What homophobic? That's the word.
I don't
That's
think
the
we're
word.
homophobic. I think it's just we all grew up like.
That's how we were raised.
I
like,
think it's just kind of the humor we grew up with, I guess.
Yeah, I wouldn't say we're homophobic though, because I be seeing gay folks and like, I have fucking gay homies. They're all chill. They're chill.
Yeah.
It's just that well,
It's nothing personal.
when we're
you know, it's
kids,
just-
that's how everyone talks.
yeah.
Yes.
That's how it's always been that way. It's changing now though. Like my brother, he doesn't say shit like that.
Yeah.
No.
Mm-mm. But like, cause he's a different.
Yeah. Well, he's a whole
different.
different group of people.
Bro, I remember when I was a little kid, they used to make fun of Michael Jackson hella for the kid shit, and then like they used to say that shit all the time, and now that shit wouldn't fly no more.
No,
But they used to say that shit a lot about the whole.
I used to be one. Honestly, I used to be one of those guys. I remember there was this girl in my class in elementary school, and like no joke, 6th grade, like we just all found out like Michael Jackson died. I literally remember like witnessing like, damn, like Michael Jackson, like he just overdosed on pills. Like she was a diehard Michael Jackson fan, and I literally like, I went to her and I was just like, Michael Jackson's ass. I just started roasting her and just like telling all this shit. I'm just like, she got so mad, bro, that like she kicked me really hard. Yeah, like she kicked me really hard. Like the teacher talked to us and like everything. I'm like, I don't know, man. Do we just?
I don't know. It's like I said, it's not personal. It's just how we grew up.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I think it's a coping mechanism a little bit, like talking shit.
No, yeah.
Like is it like normal? Or why is it normal?
I wouldn't say it's normal. It is what it is for some people, you know?
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Not everyone's like that.
What, being gay?
No, like just talking shit.
Oh, I heard about talking about being gay. I was like, what the fuck? No, everyone talks shit. There's no way you can talk shit.
In their own way though. Like some people won't cross lines, or if they do.
Nah,
It's never-
I've never met one person I talked to and they were getting crazy and they didn't cross the line.
Even
Everyone
girls?
can-
Wait, even girls though? Do girls talk shit too?
I mean, they do, but I don't know to
But I feel like it's in a different way. Like when girls are talking to girls, they're always kind of fake nice to each other. This is why I think bros have a way deeper friendship than girls do.
Yeah, because we'll talk shit in front of each other.
Shit. No, we'll literally talk shit and be real.
Yeah.
But if girls were like, I feel like this isn't to every girl. But they're a little emotional.
Majority.
A majority of women get emotional when you start talking shit.
Oh, yeah.
And then they take it a certain wrong way, and they're like, "Man, you really think that you don't like me?" And it's just like, yo, it's just facts.
Oh, yeah.
It's just facts, and like, it's up to you to change and like, kind of like, you know, like,
No, yeah.
either clap back with something else that's just as real, like, you know, talk shit, like, say like, if I say like, yo, like your breath stinks, like you better come back with like, bro, I don't be brushing my teeth, you know what I mean? Like you better be coming back with something. Like you can't just be that or just accept it. You can't get mad.
No, yeah. You can't get mad. I mean, that's a problem too, man. Sometimes the truth be hurting their feelings, so you can't really express yourself sometimes.
Get closer to the mic, Fabian. They need to hear what you're gonna say.
I said sometimes the truth hurts the ladies, and they don't like hearing what they hear, so you know they get pretty upset at us, and we can't help but to express ourselves. That's all I gotta say, though.
That's just how it is, and I feel like whenever I talk shit to you guys, I never feel bad about it because I already know how you guys are gonna take it. Cause it's just like it's coming from a real place. It's never coming from like a place of like, damn, I hate you guys. Like you know, I want to put you guys down. Like, you know, it's just like I want to see you grow, but like it's like kind of like Jesse when he was like, I'm like, Jesse, what do you think about it? He's like, you haven't. It's like you said you were gonna be on YouTube and do this podcast shit, and you haven't done shit for the past 6 months. And he was just thinking, he's just like, yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I'm just like, girls would have been like, I was thinking about shopping and the clothes I was gonna wear tomorrow at work.
Whole vlog, yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna lie to each other, and it's just like, I respect that because it encourages other people to grow. But I do feel like there are some people out there, especially on like, I mean, everyone talks shit, but not everyone can talk shit to people in person.
Yeah.
Right? Right? Like,
yeah, there's some people.
There's some people where it's like you talk to, even guys, where it's just like you'll talk to them and like they're kind of fake around you. I won't say names. I could say a bunch of names right now, but like, there's certain people that you talk to. There's certain people that you talk to, you're just like,
Look over.
There's certain people that you talk to, you're just like, damn. Like, I wish I could be real with you, but you're gonna take it a certain like.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's like a fine line between being like a bro and being like a bully. Because I've definitely bullied some people, and I've definitely been a big bro, and it's like the same language, but like you know how the person is. You know
how they react. You know what their next.
Yeah, if you're soft, if they're softer, like you know they had a different kind of. They just don't like talk to people like crazy, then you know, and that's when you just be a bully. But if you already know they've been like, if you talk to each other like kind of. Like crazy,
yeah.
Then obviously you would cook them pretty hard and they'll be chilling. But if not, then you're just a bully, So it's like definitely I've had people where I'm like I could really like I want to say some shit that I would say to like my little brother or something like that. But
or
like,
me or anyone.
Yeah, or someone, right? Like, but I'm like nah, because that's fucked up, But everyone knows that line, and some people choose to cross it and be a dick. But
when did you learn that line? Of like, when did you learn the line of bullying and just talking shit and being friendly with it?
Which is like growing up, like around people. Like,
did you ever realize that moment when you like, damn, like I'm a bully, or?
Yeah, I had that moment in elementary.
Speak into the mic and tell me about it.
I mean, there was a kid, I don't want to say names, but I do remember him, and there's been times where I got pretty fucked up, to the kid, to the point where I still remember to this day what I did to him, and I feel.
Did he say something to you that was just like, damn, like I feel kind of bad about myself right now?
No, man, that's the thing about it. That's the worst part. He was such a nice dude. I just took advantage, and I feel bad. Honestly,
for me, it happened in elementary too. It happened when I was like getting up into the upper grades, because like obviously I always talk shit because that's just how I always grew up as the youngest one. So like I was just used to getting shit on. Like if I was like like everyone was older than me and they all knew fucking cuss words, all that shit. So I was always seasoned in like talking shit.
Yeah.
I was always around it, but like fifth or sixth grade, I just remember like this like nerdy kid coming up to me who I thought was cool. Like, I thought like it was a bro, where like I could talk shit to, and like damn, I'm gonna get away with it, and I know how he's gonna react about it.
Yeah.
But it was kind of like a little bit like our friend Bobby here, where it's just like in the beginning of him being in our relationship, like in our friendship, you'd cross the line, and you could tell you cross the line because of how they're acting. and I feel like I crossed the line on this like super skinny kid, unathletic and like all that and shit. And I was always the athletic one that was always doing shit. Right. And like I literally told him like I forget what I said to him, but I remember just him saying like damn Ben, you're a bully. And I remember literally just thinking to myself, I'm like, damn, that is like the worst insult I've ever gotten. Mm-hmm. Like I felt bad about it. Like bad about it.
It was just wholesome, but in a bad way.
It was a learning moment for me because I was like, damn, like I can't just treat people how I'd be wanting to be treated, because I kind of like that about like I like having those friendships where it's just like, you know, talking shit because it's real in some type of way. It's like it's nice, but you can't do it to everyone. If you do it to everyone, you just don't know how they're gonna react. And I feel like I learned from that moment, and I was like, damn, I'm a real dickhead. So like he was just like the skinniest, like one of these skinny little Indian kids, and I'm just like, damn, like I thought he was my boy. Oh, yeah. And he told me like, yeah, I'm not your boy. I'm just like, I was like, Roger that. I like never talked to him much since, but I was just like, I remember just thinking about that. I remember just like going in from like 6th grade to elementary school to middle school and high school. I definitely had like I put on like kind of like a much more calmer Zen vibe of like the only people I would talk shit to. Because I was always a watcher. I was always like an introvert. So I would just watch you fuck up. I wouldn't know everyone's little thing. Yeah. And I wouldn't say shit. But then like if you got close enough to me where like we're going to start talking shit back, like I'm going to say some shit about you and you're going to feel a little hurt. But
it's unexpected, yeah.
It's unexpected, especially because like especially when you're like you've been holding in shit for such a long time, especially as an introvert myself. I was just like, damn, bro, like I was just holding fucking goddamn bullets in the chamber for like, it was brutal. Like I remember like when I went from SB to SM and I would hang out with my SM friends, I remember them literally telling me like Ben, like who have you been hanging around with? Like you've been like, you're roasting like your boy Andrew here, like so crazy, like this is uncalled for. Like like it's like the one I'm just like thinking about. I was thinking about it at some point. I was just like, I've been hanging around with Jesse. I was just like, yo, I've been hanging around with, I guess it's just a different group of people that move different. Yeah, I'm like, damn. I kind of like it though. Yeah. I think it brings out, I'm just able to be myself and not feel bad about it and always have to put like a bandage on it. Yeah. And I like that because
you shouldn't, you know what I mean? It's
just how it is, bro.
Exactly.
But yeah. Do you ever have that like bullying moment where you're like, damn, like I'm a bully?
Not at the time. No, I never had a bullying moment where I bullied someone and I was like, oh shit, I just bullied this fool. Like, you know what I mean?
Really?
But no, not really.
How did you not have that moment? I did.
I had moments like where like fucking 3 years later I was just like chilling and I'm like why'd I do some shit like that? You know what I mean? Like just like, I'm like, what the fuck? Now like just thinking like,
why did I do that to him?
Yeah, like what the fuck? Like back in elementary I used to be more meaner and shit. But like,
was it a different type of mean or like was it
just unnecessary?
Like how so? Like give me some examples so like
it was just like
I can picture it.
Kind of like sometimes I would just like just talk shit, but like there was like no one coming back with the like shit back to me. You know what I mean? So I just kept going and like now obviously like if someone does that, you're gonna be like, oh well, like I'm gonna leave this fool alone. But like back in like when we're in like elementary, you can't just fucking leave the school. So you gotta have to just deal with that shit, you know? But it's just like stupid shit like that. Obviously, I was just like learning how to be a person. You know what I mean? Like I was just like,
it's part of the like the socialization process of being a kid.
So when I saw that shit, like,
do you think that ever lost you friends or like lost you like reputation? Like I don't know, like I guess like ins with the other groups.
So. I mean, honestly, I used to think that shit like fuck, like these fools probably hate my ass.
I never thought of that, but I think for me like when I was in middle school. It was because I became so like cut off and like introverted that like I became so scared to step out of that box into the unknown because I felt like I already knew my pedestal in like the hierarchy of like middle school. Like I already knew like I was an okay looking dude. The only thing I had going for me that I was good at like football. But like other than that, like I didn't like talking to people. I didn't like doing any of that. So like I sat alone for like shit and like all the white kids and all the cool kids, like. They had girls, they had like all this shit, and I was just like, damn, like, I ain't on that level, so like, I'm just gonna stay in my little box. Yeah. I ended up staying in that box for a pretty long time.
Yeah, you did.
You remember Fabian?
Yeah.
But like, I stayed in that box of like out of talking shit and staying away from my kid self, like 6th grade elementary school type of, just talking shit to my friends. I avoided that later on in my socialization process, but I ended up refining it and rekindling it. Almost to the point where it's like it kind of got bad. Right. Like I would hurt people's feelings on Xbox Live. Fabian knows. Fabian knows. I went hard on people for no reason. It was just a part of the process though of like me finding myself again. But yeah, no, I never really like intentionally like made enemies. I always just denied myself. Like I was just like, nah, like I never lost friends because of talking shit, but I just kind of like subconsciously knew like the repercussions of it, I guess, because of that one interaction with that one kid in elementary school. I'm sorry. Sorry if you're watching.
Whoever's watching, he's sorry.
I don't follow him on anything, to be honest, but I almost want to say his name, but his name is so Indian and like so like unique that. Yeah.
I feel that, bro.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but the good thing is growth. Growth is good, and if it's good, it's change, man.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Man, no, I never had. You never lost any friends, Fabian, of like just being like a shit talker. Or like kind of like lost in on anything, like when you're like, damn, like I took that too far.
Not that I could remember, no.
Nah.
Maybe once or twice, but I can't remember.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Well, if we're already this far in the podcast, we're out in Hawaii. This is our first
Kauai.
Kauai with
Hawaii.
With the fucking capital K. We out here enjoying ourselves. This is our second to last night.
It's our last night.
Yeah.
It's our last night out here. How has it been so far? For you guys, because this is your guys' first time out in Hawaii, like your Hawaii experience. Like, how do you find, how have you been liking it?
Loved it.
Yeah?
Loved every single moment of it, man.
Really?
Yeah, it was fun.
What about it? What about it?
Just the scenery, man.
The scenery?
It was so green.
What type of scenery?
Just surrounded by, green, grass, flowers, just
all of it.
Everything, man. You don't
want to know what I like about it is the wildlife. The wildlife's totally different. The only wildlife I'd be seeing in SB is like fucking seagulls, pigeons, and fucking goddamn rats late at night.
Same shit, yeah.
And
crackheads and the
we
fucking
be seeing
local
chickens.
I think I maybe seen one crackhead here.
I did see that one. That one.
Yeah,
that shit is crazy.
It's the one crackhead. There's just one crackhead out here. All right, that's the local crackhead. We allow her to be out here.
Exactly.
But that's about it. The ones in SB, there's just too many.
Hey, you guys don't be seeing chickens out there either.
Nope, not like here, bro. There's chickens everywhere out here. It's kind of ridiculous. What about the people, Fabian?
People just seem to mind their business. No one's giving us trouble.
I feel like I feel like I haven't given any trouble. I mean, I feel like we all look pretty brown, to be honest. Like, I kind of expected to come here and like, at least one of us to be like thought of as like native here, but now I'm thinking about it and like, I mean, have you guys? No one's said anything to you guys, huh?
Oh, definitely not.
Last time I went here, I got mistaken for it to be a Hawaiian. Now I'm kind of sad that I haven't been mistaken to be Hawaiian. Just this whole fucking trip out here.
Smaller. You know what I mean?
It is a lot more of a smaller, like in Kauai, because the main one is Honolulu, and that one's hella popular with all the tourists, all the clubs out there, and everything. This one's more of, I guess, like an adventure one. We've been on our own adventure. I did a backflip off a cliff, and I landed on my fucking back.
Yeah, honestly, when you flip, bro, I thought you were.
I was done. You thought I was done for, or what?
Yeah. I was just hoping you didn't land on a rock, man. It would have been bad.
That would have died. I would have died if I landed on a rock. I would have literally died. I kind of just full sent it because I feel like I'm out here, and I feel like after this trip, I really know that like after this, like I'm really gonna have to step it up YouTube wise, and like chasing all this kind of like podcast shit. Like the only thing is though, it's just so hard because like I've been introverted and like not avoiding cameras my whole life. Like we've all taught, like me and Fabian have taught, like we don't like social media. Like that shit's fucking whack. That shit's ass. That shit ruins our generation. I feel like in a certain way.
No, yeah, definitely.
It ruins just natural human interaction to the point where it's just like, yo, like.
Maybe just not for everyone, but for certain people, it definitely has an impact.
It ruins relationships.
Yeah, for sure, too. Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of problems with that.
Yeah. Yes. But yeah, no, I just feel like it causes unnecessary problems, I think, in our own society. And I feel like I've been avoiding that all my life, where I just like, I know, like I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Like,
A lot of people don't.
how do you feel about social media, Jesse? Do you feel like it's like, how do you feel?
I don't know. I think in my own life, it might be like somewhat, I don't know, somewhat, I guess, bad, I guess, whatever way you can say, because kids watch some videos and shit, and you kind of get like trapped in that little shit, right? But honestly, like the first time I've ever thought of it, I'm like, damn, like this shit's like something, is when I was in Mexico. My dad didn't see my grandma for like, I don't know, maybe like 11 years, 12 years, something like that.
Yeah.
And I got them to FaceTime back when it was like Skype though.
Oh,
And
really?
yeah, back when it was like Skype, there was like a place in Mexico where you give them like 10 pesos or some shit, you get like 30 minutes on a little computer. Long time ago though, I was probably like fucking 7th grade, 6th grade, something like that.
Yeah.
And went over there, I got them, and then I saw my grandma and my dad both crying because that's the first time they've talked on the phone obviously, right?
Wow.
But seeing each other was the first time, right? So it's like kind of like, it's bad for us, but I mean, it's only bad if you make it bad, right? Because I mean, for them, they never use that shit. They never had to deal with the whole Instagram, the relationship. They don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? So they all they saw was each other, right? So it's really just how the person uses that shit, because they use that shit good.
I think that's the key is how you use it.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I think especially with art, I think just how our whole generation was growing up, like we all watched it kind of like come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And like we're the guinea pigs. We literally are the guinea pigs for this shit.
No,
like,
I mean, yeah, we're the test subjects.
we're the test subjects. We're gonna see how social media affected us in about 100 or 50 years.
Exactly.
And we're gonna see like, damn, like, was it for the positive or was it for the worse? In what ways? How in like what ways did the human brain change?
Right.
And I think, for me personally, like I just feel like much more. I think ADHD, where I'm just like, if I have nothing to do, what do I go and do? Hop on Instagram, look through a bunch of people's shit, and I think that's the problem is like, people blame like, oh, like Instagram, like whenever it hears me talking about something, like, or I search something, then it shows me it, but it's just like, yo, like, Instagram's just doing it. You're doing its job. Like it's just gonna show. It's gonna show you what you're looking at. Like if you're liking a bunch of big booty bitches, it's gonna show you big booty bitches, bro. If you like fucking goddamn, I don't know, magicians, you're gonna see a bunch of magicians. If you like fucking football, you're gonna see a bunch of football. If you like anything, it's gonna show you what, like, you know, that's how the algorithm works. And I think just we're all just getting a little manipulated, man.
Oh yeah, I mean,
That it's just the instant gratification, I feel like, of it. Like that shit fucks with me. I'm not gonna lie.
it does, man. It just
Cause like when I post on my
kind of makes you compare.
when I be posting on my BeFit page, on my fitness page.
Oh, damn.
I gotta go fix that shit. When I be posting on my BeFit page. Sorry, this fucking camera went out. Okay, we'll edit it.
Why'd it go out?
Only we post for 30 minutes at a time.
What the fuck?
Just these two though.
Uh,
Look at this one fucking stopped recording too.
You're probably gonna have to save up and buy that one, no? Like two more times.
That's what I'm thinking, but
Quick nipple shot.
Tripod.
fucking goddamn Canon. Canon's fucking ass. Don't buy a Canon. Fucking goddamn looked up YouTube videos to buy cameras, and they told me this. And he fucked me over because I spent about a couple $100 on these two, thinking, nah, man, it's a good price for a podcast. He literally said, yeah, it's a perfect podcast. They only last 30 minutes. This one lasts 13 hours.
Oh, so that's the good. Oh yeah,
That's the good. That's the good one. That's the good camera right here.
So
The main one.
Two more of those.
I need 2 more of those.
Yeah. How much is that one?
These ones, that one?
Yeah.
That one's about like $700, $800.
These are 200, you said, or something like that?
400, 500.
Wow.
Yeah, you probably should have just bought the fucking.
Should've
I should just bought.
yeah,
two.
you should've just invested in
I
it.
should have just bought these. I'm pissed. I literally.
But you could probably sell that shit though.
No. Well, what I tried doing was like.
Can you return them?
No. I bought them online and I kind of just threw away the box and the receipt and everything because I was like, assuming shit, and then I was getting ready for this fucking YouTube, this fucking Hawaii trip.
Right.
I was thinking, all right, well, like, let me see how this shit records. I set it all up like this in my room, and I was like, oh, great, recording with those ones, and then it fucking stopped recording for 30 minutes, and then looked online, and the only way to fix it was to buy like a $200 fucking add-on.
It's crazy.
Bro, yeah. I took an L on that shit, but it's okay. But well, fuck, what was I talking? Oh yeah, no, social media. I feel good when I post on my like BFit page and like you got people like liking it, and, like commenting. Like it feels good to get comments and like validation.
Yeah.
Like I understand
Feedback.
I understand why people make their lives around social media. I truly do. You know what I mean? Because like it feels so nice to be like, damn, like look at all these people see me at my best, and like I'm posting and like they're validating it. They're like telling me like they're giving me likes, they're giving me this. Like I don't know. It feels nice. I've really noticed since like starting that fitness page because like I'm just able to be myself and like get likes for it. Mm-hmm. But like my shit's on such a smaller level than like obviously like big shit that I'm almost kind of like scared. Like I hope this shit doesn't get famous. Like I don't want to be famous at all.
No, yeah.
I want to be like my goal is to be free. It's just to be free enough to like where like my life is to the point where like I'm just living my life and I make money off of just living my life.
Right.
But that is also it's a dream in and of itself. But like the only way I'm gonna do that is just through hard work, and also making like actual interesting content and like being consistent. But like thing like I don't like about it is just like you can get caught up in like the ego side of it. You know what I mean? Where like this is my personality. Like I like you know like I'm afraid like damn like what if I'm just hanging out with Jesse and Fabian just because of the podcast? You know what I mean? Not because I actually like you guys.
Yeah.
That's like the bad side of it where it's just like damn like I don't ever want to get sucked into it because I know like I know I have like a big ego. I know I got like all that shit where I'm just like, but it's just like damn I don't want to ever sell out. That's always a big fear because like I know I won't.
You gotta know yourself,
like,
bro.
You have to know yourself, and I feel like I've taken my time to get to know myself before starting on this journey. I think that's why it took so long to like get to this point because I was scared.
Yeah.
I was scared. This shit's fucking.
It's new.
Hard. It's new and it's hard.
I don't know.
It's not fun to like. It's not it's not fun unless you I guess you really like attention, but like I don't like attention. This shit sucks.
Yeah.
But like I like what this can bring us because it's like it brings us closer together. I think as a group.
Yeah.
Because it's literally just a conversation, but there's just a bunch of cameras everywhere, and it's gonna get posted somewhere.
Right.
I'm gonna like but like that's all it is. But then like it's just learning to stay in the moment. And I think people on social media nowadays, they get out of the moment. You're just looking for like the likes and like what's gonna be the best aesthetic picture or this that you know. So I feel like I'm pretty grounded with you guys here. You know, like I'm never gonna be like that far gone ever. And if I hope you guys do tell me if I do ever go that far gone. I know Jesse will. That's a fucking fact, bro. You'll start fucking roasting the shit out of me.
We just touched toes?
Yeah, we did just touch toes. It was cute. But yeah, no, dude.
I mean, hopefully don't get to that point, bro. But no, we'll straight check you on that.
You better check me on this. This is on the podcast. Like, y'all better check me if I ever
That's what I'm saying.
be acting like a fucking moron. I mean, I know I'll be acting like a moron sometimes, but I mean, I did jump off a cliff today. But
And landed on your back.
and landed on my back. But I feel fine. It just felt like football practice, you know? So
It's a hard drop.
nothing I haven't been through, just a little concussion. Just a little you know how it is.
Yeah, that shit was
Damn.
pretty bad.
I don't know. I feel like I should like put like a little like I should edit in like a little like video of like me just fucking backflopping onto it.
Back flop. Yeah,
onto
dude.
myself.
That was definitely crazy, bro.
I hope Bobby comes soon.
I was thinking about doing it, but I just couldn't.
I could have easily jumped.
Was it scarier than the fucking, like, how much higher was it from the Red Rock jump? The Red Rock jump's pretty high, no?
I think what made this one easier was that first of all, I was pretty drunk. I was very drunk.
Yeah. confidence was up the roof.
My confidence was very high going into it. Like, we're at the point where, like, as soon as Bobby said he would walk me, like, all I wanted to hear was Bobby was gonna walk me up, and I already know I was gonna do it. Like, as long as like Bobby was gonna walk me up and record, and you were gonna record, it was an automatic, like, this is content right here, and I need to do it. You guys told me the first day we went there, and I'm just like, I don't know about that. But I was
no, you did say that.
But then I was looking at it today, and I was like, damn, like, this is our last day real here. Like, if I don't do this, I'm just a bit. Like, I really got no content except for me just filming us on hikes and just kind of being like, nah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like, it's nice looking, but there's no actual, like, interesting content.
Yeah.
So so damn. Toast.
You touched my toe that time.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I think they're back. Yeah, they're back.
Oh shit. Damn.
How do you know?
Our friends are back.
Oh.
But
You can see the fucking.
yeah, no, I feel like I had to do it for content, to be honest. Like, if I didn't do it, I'd be a bitch. Like, and then I felt like I couldn't just jump off into it, like, just straight. I felt like I had to do a backflip, but the backflip kind of helped. Because when I was facing my back towards it, I didn't really, like, care. I was just, all I knew was just, like,
backflip.
All I was thinking about was because the day we were first there, the day we were first fucking there, we saw a dude backflip into it. And that nigga survived. He survived. He was fine. He came out of it perfectly fine. He swam out of it. He was like, no one gave a fuck about him after, though. Everyone was cheering about him when he first did the backflip, and then no one gave a fuck about him. Yeah. And I was really thinking about that in my head. I'm like, I gotta do a fucking backflip. And I fucking did a backflip, but I overturned, like, I did it like a regular backflip. So, like, I maybe would have landed it normally, maybe not. But I flipped fast, and then I just fucking was like...
That should look like it hurt.
Honestly, I mean, like, I'm so used to just getting, like, no homo, but I'm used to getting slammed on my back. Like, I do jujitsu, I've done contact sports.
Yeah.
Like, it's nothing new, you know?
You're used to it.
Yes, no homo. I know it's Pride Month, but no homo, no Pride Month. But, yeah, no. That was pretty scary, but I'm kind of glad I did it.
Yeah.
I just wish I could have seen more people's reaction, like, of, like, me doing it. Like I wish I could have seen, like, what people were saying. Like, damn, like, he's really about to jump. He's about to do a backflip.
I think everyone was looking at you.
And then they saw me do it, and then they just saw, like, oh, damn, like, he actually did a backflip.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
And then, like...
Hey.
It look like you're having fun.
Bobby, are you gonna join our podcast?
I'm gonna go see it.
Come join our podcast.
Alright. Shows for you guys.
Welcome to our guest, Bobby.
We were waiting. You
I want
want pink?
pink.
You want pink? I know you want color.
Okay.
Huh?
Cool.
Huh?
With mine? I had sake at
No, you don't
New
have that.
Amsterdam
No,
vodka.
can you have this one? Because I'm already...
What is this?
Nah. Oh shit.
I'm gonna need a Rona.
Me and Jesse split it.
Hey, Bobby, can you do me? Can you do me a favor and give me a Rona?
Here, Jesse.
I'll take this.
I already have the pink one.
What's down? You have one inside the bed upstairs.
Where?
Never mind. Alright.
Wow.
We'll hurry and drink that and then continue.
Move off my thing.
Yeah, a little interruption.
Okay, well, Bobby, when you're speaking, can you just get close to the mic? That way we actually hear you. All of you guys also, just because I noticed all your levels are kind of off.
Yeah.
It's a wait. Speak again, Jesse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just like
I don't know what the fuck to say.
you're just like yeah. Maybe you speak.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Bobby.
Yeah.
All right. Are you guys gonna talk? I'm not trying to be a dick, but if you're gonna stay down here, just be quiet. And then if you're gonna talk, just go upstairs.
Please.
Please.
If you can.
If you can. I'm trying to be nice. It's a podcast over here. Very important. very important business. But what were we talking about? Me jumping off. Right?
Yeah, the jump.
Yeah.
What part of it was I talking about?
I think I wanted to know what people said.
Yeah, no, I kind of wish I could have like seen like what everyone's reaction was. Like, were they like thinking I was crazy, or were they like, wow, look at that guy, he's so tan and just jumping doing a backflip, you know? Like, what are the reaction? And then when they see me like, oh damn, he's doing a flip, and then they just see me land on my back, like, what is the reaction? Like how would I react to that? I would probably start roasting the dude. I'd be like, damn, like, look at this dude. He's about to do a backflip. Does a backflip, fucking lands on his fucking back. You know, what is like fucking woman. I'm just kidding. Yes. But yeah, no. I feel like that's almost one of my favorite things. Like even like looking at like my football like highlights, like I love seeing when I made a big hit. Not myself make the big hit, but like everyone, the whole sidelines reaction.
Yeah.
It would just be like, ooh, and I was like that made it so much better.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. This is our other co-host right here, Bobby Estrada, Roberto. Sorry, don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that.
You gotta take a shot for that.
A whole shot?
Yeah,
Can I
finish
just take
the whole thing. You heard me?
I drink most of the Four Loko though, surprisingly.
How are you feeling after drinking most of that Four Loko?
So fine. I don't think it's hit yet.
Are you scared about like this being posted and be like, damn, like my parents are gonna see me drinking?
Nah.
No. I literally smoked
No?
in front of my mom.
Okay, well, I hope you take a...
Not for my parents.
Nah, I already drank.
I am a little bit, but I don't think my parents watch.
Do you tell your parents that you drink?
They know. I mean, they literally know that I like.
But do they know like low key, or do you tell them?
I'll tell them I'm going out with
Bob,
you
can I
guys
be
and
the
like,
master?
yeah, like I went to the bar.
No,
I've seen
no.
people like at the bar.
But do you tell them
It's on
you
camera,
drink?
man.
Yeah. No, I drink. I mean, like my mom, like I don't have an exactly nice like background with alcohol. Like ever since I've drunk in alcohol, like my first like of like my first 5 times drinking alcohol, like I got arrested. Like my parents know that now, like forever. Like there's no like going back from that after like.
Oh yeah.
I put in fucking handcuffs. It was brutal.
In the mic.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I know. It was more so just brutal for the ego and
Yeah.
for like your parents' trust, especially because I built it throughout my whole high school year career where I didn't do shit, and then once I started doing shit, it was very obvious because I got caught, and then like I started like just doing devious shit for no reason. I don't know, but I feel like I've rehabbed my relationship with alcohol. I've gone better.
That works for a lot of people. Alcohol and relationships.
Alcohol and relationship, really? Who? According to who? Chris Brown?
You said
Damn,
it.
how you gonna do Chris Breezy like that?
Okay, I'm
bro?
sorry. I'm sorry.
That's modern day Michael Jackson. You know that.
Chris Breeze is a great guy. I love his songs. I saw him live. He was dancing. He's crazy. But no, I feel like my relationship with alcohol's gotten a little better. Let's see.
He's just dying.
Oh shit.
Oh. Fuck you, Peak Whitney.
Like that.
Here, use a chaser.
I need to chase. I need to chase shit, honestly. My bad.
Just water fountain though.
But
I'll pour it out so you don't have to waterfall.
Yeah.
hey Bobby,
You can use this actually.
we were talking about earlier in
But
the
watch out, that
podcast.
shit kind of spills.
We were talking about earlier in the podcast about like growing up and like talking shit and kind of like building that like thick skin.
That's what I'm saying. It spills.
Do you feel like how were you growing up like with talking shit and all that? Speaking to the
Well, it wasn't allowed in my house, so I didn't do it.
at all.
No, not at home.
How did you deal? Like when did you really start dealing with it? Like were you always a nice guy? Were you a bully? Because all of us, I think all of us were kind of grew up kind of bullies. Like we grew up kind of talking shit to people, and then we kind of realized, like through socialization, the whole socialization process, that like you can't just talk shit to anyone. They have to be someone that you're kind of close with, and you kind of like knows your kind of dynamic.
Yeah.
When did that start? You start to realize that?
Well, I didn't use it too much. You know, yeah, I didn't use much curse words at home either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was mostly taught treat people how you want to be treated. You know.
Yeah.
So
when did you start talking shit? Because ever since you've been with our group, Bobby, your shit talking level has gone up very, very nicely.
It's better than you.
Shut the fuck. You just got the little jabs that you lay in.
Well, damn.
Just
Don't touch my shit.
I'm just trying. Fuck you, Bobby.
I mean, let's see.
When did you really let such a note? Like, you know what I mean?
I had a couple concussions, so I don't really remember. So you know.
Okay, it's okay. Me too. I mean, I got a concussion probably today. Jumping off a fucking cliff.
Fabian probably remembers better than me, honestly.
I've done it longer than any of you, but honestly, he's never been the type to talk shit. He's always been that nice dude.
The nice guy? He's always been the nice guy.
Yeah.
When did you start to notice yourself, like, damn, like, I'm starting to be, you know, like, get more out of, like, from the nice guy? Because you're always going to be the nice guy. But when do you start notice, like, damn, like, I'm starting to get a little bit more attributes from, like, the, I don't know.
Just high school.
High school?
Yeah.
Football, huh?
Yeah. Football.
Yeah, huh.
Different sport. More aggressive than anything else I've done.
No. You know, you didn't have thick skin at first when you were with us.
No. I mean, I would just care less whatever you said about me.
Yeah, but like, but before you kind of like, you'd go hard, like you'd take shit personal. Do you think?
Yeah, because you know, treat people how you want to be treated, and that's how you're treating me. Okay.
Yeah.
So when I treated you that way, like,
What way?
like a fucking dick, bro. I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie. I believe. Do you agree?
No question.
No. But do you think? Am I like redeemable?
You're an asshole. No, you're not redeeming them after that shit.
After what shit?
Everything you've done.
Everything? So my
Yes. Everything.
So my question is, why do you stay around? Like why do you stay around then? Like, you know what I mean? Like what? Damn, one camera's done.
Good. I'm camera shy. That helps.
You're still in it. You're still in it though.
Yeah, no, you're still in that one right there. Start to figure this out.
I think eventually you're gonna have to turn that one like right in the middle.
Huh.
I think I was like zooming out a bit.
Hold on. Let's take a cut here. Let's take a cut
No, but when
here.
it dies though.
Yeah, no. Oh, why do you?
Why I still hang out with you?
Why still? Well, yeah. What do you like, or what do you see in us? Because we all kind of talk shit, but like, what is the value of this friendship? What do you think the value is? I know what I see the value.
What do you mean?
What is the value that makes you keep on coming back instead of just being like, yo, these guys are dicks, these guys are bullies?
Can I hear your perspective first before I say mine?
Okay. This is, I kind of said earlier, like, what I was like, why I value these guys and Jesse so much is that, like, I get real out of them. I get like a real, like, if I'm ever like how I was like, I'm gonna work. I was a little zooted at the jacuzzi one time. And I was sitting there and I was very quiet. I didn't have much to say.
Yeah.
I was just sitting there and I was thinking, man, what's Jesse thinking about? Jesse just sitting there with a blank face, doesn't do drugs, he doesn't drink that much. I mean, even though he's drinking right now, he doesn't drink that much. You know, he's a pretty straight edge guy, does construction, all this shit. I'm like, damn, what is he thinking about? Tells me, oh, I was thinking about how you just didn't do YouTube and haven't done your podcast for like a couple months.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, you remember that. So I remember that, and I was just like thinking, I'm just like, damn, like, at the same time, he was kind of roasting me because he said it in a funny way, but at the same time, it was also really real. It was like something to the point where I'm like, damn, like, that hit me to the point where I still remember now. Like, we're in Hawaii right now, we're doing the shit, but like, that hurt me, but at the same time, helped me. So like, I value that because that gives me some type of like, it's not just him just sucking my dick and being like, it's not just him just saying, yo, it's like, man, just take your time, dog, just take your time. Well, you know, we'll all make it. We're all gonna make it. Come on now, Ben. You're gonna make it. Come on. Now. You know, he's not saying that. He's saying like, yo, like you said you were gonna do this thing and you haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
And he said it in a funny, jokingly way and in a roasting way. And I was high as fuck, and I was just thinking there like, like, oh, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that's why I like to be around people that talk shit, because it's just not at the same time as can they tell me real shit, but at the same time I could tell them real feedback that I think about them in a funny way, and they're not gonna take it as an insult. They're gonna take it as constructive criticism. Even though sometimes it gets to the point where like we're talking shit so bad that like I kind of like I want to take it as criticism. When we were playing Smash, and Fabian fucking
Smash Bros.
Smash Bros.
All right, we're not smashing
Nintendo video game.
It's a Nintendo video game. We're playing Smash Brothers, and when Fabian fucking is Mario and fucking spikes my ass into oblivion, and I'm thinking, and he's fucking yelling at me after I've been yelling at him all before how I was gonna win him, and he's yelling at me, "Don't talk, son! Don't talk! You lose!" And I'm just like, damn, like I honestly feel hurt, but I'm like at the same time,
But you always lose.
I value it.
Just trash at the game.
I'm not trashing.
I say worse words, but yeah.
This is simple. We don't want to take it too far. But
that feeling of like, damn, like talking kind of shit when you know you're right and when you know what I mean, like when you know it's real. I think it's kind of it's been missing. I feel like in our society recently. I feel like a lot more has been directed to kind of like, nah, dog, like you're doing good, like, you know, like just being nice and kind of just like saying what you know the other person wants to hear instead of saying what they need to hear. And I think our friendships, you know, like
really shows that.
It really shows that. Even though we are talking shit a lot of times, we are mean, I'm a dick to you.
Oh yeah, we gotta make it fun.
We gotta make it fun, exactly. So face the camera.
I don't know.
Tell me your
makes it
thoughts.
easier when I'm talking to you.
I know it makes it easier.
Yeah.
But this
At least
is.
look at it, I guess.
Yeah, no, at least face it.
Nah,
Face
I'm
it.
a special guest.
You're not a special guest.
Chair breaks. That's be crazy.
That would be crazy. But yeah, no. Tell me what your like thoughts of for why you stay in. Like, is it the same thing or is it like?
I mean, I don't see it the same way as you do.
Mm-hmm.
I accept anyone as a friend. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I like to have connections, friends. I don't like to lose friends.
How do you?
I like to keep them all close.
I'm gonna ask you a question. You know this.
Fucking rude.
Fucking.
You asked for what I have to say. You cut me off when I'm explaining.
No, I'm asking because I'm getting.
What kind of host are you?
I'm getting. I'm not a co-star.
I said, what kind of host are you?
Oh.
That's fucking crazy.
I thought
Can't hear either.
I thought you said I was a co-host. I was about to go back at you. No. So
should be a co.
Damn. Podcast.
Wow.
Yo, but no. Like, sorry, there's just music in the background. It's really fucking throwing me off.
They can't hear it. It's fine.
I know, but I can hear it. What was I talking about?
You were trying to ask me a question in the middle of me explaining.
So how do you determine who's gonna be a close friend or not? Like, how do you determine? Because you say you're accepting of all people, but at the same time, like, how do you weed out the fake? How do you weed out the people that are just, you know, like, using you maybe just for your niceness? Because you are a really nice guy.
No, I see it.
Yeah.
I know when someone's using me, but like,
what's your radar and what are your red flags that you look for in a friend? I guess.
Well, I can't specifically
Why do we check it? Oh shit!
Shit.
I'm sorry, it's itching my nose.
pause. Wait, sorry.
What are the red flags that you look for when like
Well, I can't really pinpoint anything. You know, you just see it and you notice it.
What is it?
I can't really say, oh, you're gonna be a dick right off the bat. No.
Yeah.
You know.
But what?
I gotta hang out with you a couple times. You know, get to know you better.
So
I have a couple friends I just met one day. You know, they're probably Fabian's friends. Met them one day. I'm still cool with them. I don't have a problem with them. I don't know what they do. I don't know how they are. But the more we hang out, the more I don't even like talk to some people like Alexis. We play Smash with him. I say what's up to him at the gym all the time. I wouldn't text him on the side to go, oh, let's go hang out. Oh, let's go do something. Let's go to the gym.
What is it determined?
But I'm cool with him.
I mean, obviously, I feel like some of these things are obviously anecdotal for everyone. Like some people, obviously, it's just easier to hang out with other people than it is other people. You know, like we have the same schedules or same job, same work environment, same whatever. You know.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think those things obviously play a role. But do you feel like there's any any characteristics that you look for?
No.
To be a friend? No?
All my friends are pretty different.
That is true. I've seen your group of friends, and they're very different. You got the bullies over here. You got some nice guys.
You got scholars. Oliver.
There's some scholars. There's a
Shout out Oliver Vallejo.
But okay, yeah. No, I feel like I've always wondered that because for me, I feel like I have a lot of I feel like I don't know how you guys are. Like, how are you guys with that shit? Like, how do you let someone into your group and let someone close into your own relationship, like into your own friendships? Like, is it just because of
hobbies? Probably.
Hobbies?
Seems like
is it just because of the same hobbies, or is it just because of characteristics? Like, what do you how do you know? How do you know, Fabian? Let's speak into the mic. Sorry.
I mean, sometimes I just become friends with people I have the same interests with, you know what I mean? I
feel like for me and you, it was we played football with each other since 7th grade, right?
Yeah.
Since fucking 7th grade. I mean, that was how many years ago? Probably
That was like sixth grade, right?
Yeah, 7th grade?
7th grade, right.
7th grade, yeah, no, so it's been about 7,
9 years?
Yeah, no, 7 or 8 years since then. And, I mean, obviously that was the foundation of our friendship, but then I think once we got older, it was just kind of again, we had the same hobbies, we partake in the devil's lettuce, we game it. We
did hella shit. Bro.
Exactly. And then we like the same shit. We've always been bros like that. I mean, that, and for me, what allowed you to, this is for me, I guess, in my own friendships and relationships, it's just I have to have some level of authenticity, I feel to it. There has to be something real. The person can't be if I feel some kind of fake vibes, this person might switch up on me, I won't let them get as close as they want to get close, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what I feel for you three, I feel I could trust you with a lot of personal, deep shit that I can't tell to just an everyday friend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel that's because all of you guys share a common bond of authenticity, and you guys value that. That's in my own head. Maybe it's wrong, maybe it's right. Yeah, no. That's what I've noticed.
And you, Jesse?
Yeah, and you, Jess?
And you,
It's time to go upstairs, bro.
what's something that catches an attribute about someone?
Yeah.
That makes you become friends?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Honestly, I've had so many friends.
Yeah.
Jesse's one of the guys
so many close friends, so many brothers, so much shit. And I think it's really just whoever lasts. I think forever, really.
But what makes someone, for you, is what I've noticed is you've had a lot of those, but someone that can last is someone that has certain types of attributes. Because if you could have certain certain attributes, but then you get to a certain point with Jesse, because he's on his own path, he's on his own real shit. That's just if you don't have these things, you're not gonna last as a friend with yourself.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I know how to hold myself back from going too crazy, but I am pretty fucked up. But I'm not I don't take it too far. I always
you have your days, but you never take it to the point where it's just damn, I gotta fight Jesse right now.
Yeah, never like that. It's just crazy. I really think that I've had so many friends already, from being a little kid to now, that I just don't care about the friendship. You know what I mean? I've always said it, I'm good, we're bros now, but who knows? You know what I mean? Because I've had so many friends. And, friends have other friends and friends have other. If we just stuck together forever, we'd never grow up because we'd always be learning off of each other. There's not much to learn off of, It's just you always have to like be like expanding, and I don't know. I just feel like in 5 years I might have a whole different set of friends. I might have you guys still. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, I don't really know, and I'm not just gonna be like.
You're not gonna sit and sacrifice
exactly.
your own time, your own well-being to keep us around if that holds you back.
I don't know. I always think about it as kind of like, since I don't really have like a real true family, you could say, that I never like had to have a, what's it called, like a necessity for a bond. You know what I mean? Because I don't even know most of my sisters. I don't even know them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't even know my close family.
You know, you're used to people coming in and out of your life.
Yeah. So I'm cool, you know. Like that's what I say is that they last, right? Because it's hard to say if you don't even know your own grandma. You know what I mean? Like how the fuck you gonna have bros forever? You know what I mean? That's just the real truth about it. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely had people that I'm like, oh yeah, I fuck with this person. Like I think I fuck with them for life, right? But then. It's different because we could say we have a bond, right? Oh yeah, we're bros, this and that. But as soon as someone crosses me, my brain changes and I get mad, and then we're not bros. You know what I mean? And then I've had it happen like that before.
What is it that takes someone to cross you? Like, what is it exactly that? What does the crossing look like?
It's just different with every shit. Like I've had people that I barely fucked with, and I'm like, oh yeah, I kind of like want to be friends with them. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be cool. With them.
And then
they do something.
Cool people.
Yeah, and then they do something. And then I'm like, nah, like I'm cool.
I can't be friends with you.
Yeah. And I've had relationships like that. I've had fucking family members like that. I'm like, oh, I'm barely meeting this family member. I should probably like not suck up, but be like nicer. Yeah. And then I'm like, I don't know who the fuck this is. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what the fuck, you know? Like, what the fuck? Like, so it's just like, it's just a stranger, you know what I'm saying? And if I'm gonna live fucking, my great grandpa's still alive, if I'm gonna live 100 years, I mean, fuck, I can't be thinking about friends I met when I'm 20. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be 70, you know? I'm like, that's just the shit with me.
It's literally like a little small chapter in your life.
Yeah, it's like,
you can't get too attached to it.
I do like having friends, but it's like,
it's really nice, but at the same time, yeah, I don't want to finish your words for you. Sorry.
I like that shit, but it's just like with the life that's been in my fucking through my lenses, right, my own eyes.
Yeah.
Nothing ever lasts like that, you know. It may last a month. It may and I just take like the memories I had with my friends or my childhood friends. I still think about it to this day, and I'm like, oh well, fuck. When I said that shit to that fool, he got kind of mad. Or when I said that to him, it made him happy. And then now when I talk to you guys, I say the same shit, same shit that I learned. You know what I mean? And then I just keep it going.
Keep
like
adding
that.
it on.
Yeah. Because
learning.
I mean, you probably have friends in kindergarten. You have friends in second grade. You have friends in sixth grade. You know what I'm saying? And every one of them was like, when we do this, we're gonna be homies for life. And most likely, you probably know them, but you're not homies like that because they're not sitting here.
It's want to know why? It's because as you grow older, you start to find other ways to deal with life. Everyone has their own things that they're dealing with, whether it be, I feel like, family problems or, again, traumatic things that happen with them, and it allows, like, you know, they deal with it in different ways. They look through it, like, they follow it. Like, I feel like for us, like yeah, we go out, we drink, we smoke,
You smoke.
Yeah. You know, we do these things, but we don't let it define us. Some people, they literally have to have it. They have to do this. They have to go out every weekend. They have to do this, and this. And I feel like those are the friends. Like, yeah, like I'm always gonna be cool with them, but at the same time, like I can't follow you down that road because I know where it's gonna end up. I know it's gonna end up with me just being broke, you know, or I'm just like we're always spending money on, again, drugs or this or that and the other, or clothes, or you know, the newest shit that's coming out, or you know, like I'm spending all my time doing that, and I have no time for myself. I'm just literally like, you know, I'm sacrificing myself, and that's where I've noticed where it's just like those friendships, like, even though it's just like, yeah, no, like they're back from like, I'm always in like, whenever I do see them if I am ever older, like 40 or 50, like I'm always able to go right back to that moment where it's just like, yo, like we're homies like that. I'm able to bring that out of them, and they're able to bring that kind of energy out. But like that's when we see each other, you know. But at the same time, I'm not gonna go and sacrifice my route of my own life just because that's what they want. I'm not gonna be a crowd chaser, you know. I'm gonna go and do my own thing, and it's like that's not exactly what I'm doing here. It's just like I'm doing my own thing. I'm wanting to be here with you guys. I love you guys. I fucking, you know, like this is something I love. Hawaii. I love all this shit. Where it's just like, yeah, no, like this lines up, kind of, you know, like. Did this cost a lot of money? Fuck yeah. Am I kind of broke now? Yes. But like, but like, you know, like it's all on my own doing. It isn't because I had to like sacrifice myself and, you know, like do something that wasn't out of my own like nature already.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's like, oh no, like this lines up and I could do that. And then it's just like for some of my other friends where it's just like, you know, we're always gonna be bros, but we're never gonna. We went different routes. We're going different routes in our own life, and it's like it isn't. I'm not trying to bag on them and be like they're wrong, but it's just like, yeah, no, we're just doing our own thing.
Yeah.
And they know that. And like, it's like, but the thing is though, it's just like when we see each other, like I always let them know, like you're always welcome to come back. You know, if you ever want to cruise, but it's just like I'm not gonna go out and be like, hey, where you at? What are you doing? You know, this and another. Like, let's go hang out. Let's go hang out. Let's go hang out. Like, I'm not gonna hit you up like that. It's just like, why? Because then, like, you know.
Yeah. You feel like you bug hella.
You feel like you bug. You feel like you bug, and then and you show up, and they're not even gonna really. You're not gonna match the same vibe they're on. So, yeah, I just stay around the people that, you know, I feel like are on my vibe, and that's you guys. And I feel like, you know, we grow because of that.
Yeah.
We're all, you know, we lift, except for Fabian. Fabian does not lift.
I'm sorry.
He's trying to get on the grind.
I'm starting to.
He's starting to. If we get this guy to fucking start lifting, this man's gonna be the biggest man on the fucking block. Big bro things.
Big both things, bro.
Come on now. Big man on
I
the
gotta
block.
do it. I gotta be on my grind, bro.
If you do it, bro, you're gonna be a goddamn inspiration to all stoners everywhere.
For real.
You can't change.
For real, bro. You're gonna be goddamn leading that movement. And they're not gonna be being douchebags about it. They're just gonna be fucking goddamn stoners about it. That's what I like a bunch. That's what I appreciate. But yeah, no, I don't know. Yeah, no, value, you know. Yeah, friendship.
What'd you tell them?
I just told them to keep it down, and they're like, well, first of all, they were
They
playing.
were doing TikTok or some shit, no?
Yeah, no, they were playing some music right here, and then they ran
They're
upstairs.
stopping.
They ran upstairs as they heard you be like, tell them to go do that. And then I walked over there, and these girls, they started running upstairs, and then like laughing at the goddamn bedroom, like, sorry,
Yeah.
we're gonna keep it down. We're gonna stay down, but we need to go back downstairs. Like, shut the fuck up. This is what I mean, dude. Like, women sometimes they get on my nerves, but women are awesome too, in their own way. I just wish women weren't so emotional sometimes. Not to take it there, but like, I feel like if I were to be like, damn, Ollie, why are you so emotional? You would just clap right back at me and you'd say you're on the roast, or you just it would just wouldn't faze you.
No.
Women would just let that shit get to them, but maybe I just don't understand. Maybe I need to open my mind. Probably.
See in their perspective.
Yeah. So how have you been liking Hawaii so far?
Yeah, surprisingly, I'm not that sunburnt. Just a
I
little
feel
on my
like-
nose after today, but
I feel like you definitely look the reddest out of us, but
yeah, I look
My
red.
back's red.
But the next day, I'm not sunburnt. Like I wasn't red this morning.
no?
No, a little darker tone, a little nice.
Yeah.
But today at the sun, I did put sunscreen on my nose, but still burning. It's peeling a bit.
You're peeling, actually.
Well, damn.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that shit.
Wait.
It's way up here. You wouldn't be able to see that shit.
Oh, damn. I'm Hawaiian,
There's
guys.
a twist off your neck.
Well, damn, dude. I feel like, this is an hour and 10 minutes. I feel like that's pretty solid of like a podcast, to be
But you're gonna
honest.
be cutting out some of it.
I mean, it's gonna be, yeah.
I'm cool with talking more. I mean, we didn't really talk about much.
Alright. Lead
Unless
it.
Bobby just got in this bitch.
Leave. Okay, well then fucking lead me a little bit, Jesse, because I'm kind of running out of shit to talk about. And speaking to Mike.
I think you should really stun on everyone and say how much you spent.
Alright, guys. Well, I'm gonna stun on y'all. This bracelet right here in Hawaii.
No, dumbass.
I was like, wait, wait. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, no.
I don't care about your damn bracelet.
Honestly, this whole this bracelet's fucking lit, bro. I got it from the ABC store out here. Yeah, no. My
First thing he points at.
I mean, first of all, my goal with all of this shit is to kind of like, yeah, no, I've already kind of said earlier. I want to be able to like just kind of be myself and make that my living.
Mm-hmm.
But I realized when I was thinking about that, I'm like, well, first of all, obviously I knew, I was like, okay, well, like, I need to learn how to edit and make YouTube videos, because I was like, because that's the main platform I feel like that you could really just do long form content, because I'm not no TikTok thought, you know, I ain't no one of those bitches that just botless, you know, like, I'm not just gonna be posting myself on there and just being like, you know, just following the, you know, a trend hopper.
Yeah.
That's just not who I am. It's just, I feel like you're just seeking attention and you're looking for views, and it's just like, yeah, no, there's a certain spot for that. Like, I wouldn't mind hopping on that if it was like practical. If it was like, you know, like, oh, like, you know, we're gonna have a little clip of us talking about our philosophy, and we, you know, put it on that, and that resonates with some people. You go put like, I put like a 60-second thing up on TikTok, and you know, that gets me more views, and that leads to more clicks and more subscribers and all that.
Yeah.
I'm open to that, the avenue of it, but I'm not gonna try to, you know, use it to be like, yo, I just want people to look at me and validate me. You know what I mean? Because I feel like that's fake. I don't. You know what I mean? It is fake. It is literally fake. It's literally just people they stop to look at you just because you got a fat ass or because you got, you know, good look. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be liked for that reason. I want to be liked because of my character, because of what I bring and who I am as a person.
Yeah.
I don't want to be liked because of my looks or because of these, you know, like how much money I spent or this, that, and other.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no. Where was I going with this?
You just didn't answer the question.
Yes,
I really
you're supposed to talk about how much you spent on your equipment here.
Shit.
But yeah, no. So
How much time?
I realized all that, and I was like, damn, I don't want to do any of that stuff, because obviously I could have done that stuff on my iPhone. So I thought, so some person put me on. I went to their room and I saw they had a PC, and I was thinking to myself, this is pretty sick. I'm gonna buy a PC. What did I do? I got the Joe Biden stimmy check, and I bought myself a PC, some monitors, a mic, headset, 2 G's. No. 2 G's for the PC itself, and then it was like another G for everything else, because I got like a gaming chair, headset, and all this other shit. And I was just like, I got it, and I'm like, damn. But like, I finally got it, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, I got it. And then I didn't do shit with it. I was a little scared. And I just kind of like, I didn't know how to use a PC. I was always a Mac person. I wasn't a PC like gamer. Like I as much as I wish I was a PC, because PC games are way better than like, damn.
Camera 2 down.
Camera 2 down. Yeah, exactly. We're relying on you. But yeah, no, I was never a PC gamer, so I was just like, damn, like I didn't really know how to use the PC, so I was just like, this isn't really my vibe. But I knew I needed to use it, because I knew if I were to ever be like a YouTube creator or whatever, like PC's it's just like, it's the stronger device. It's the stronger machine. It's like Mac's used for more so like everyday college student. Like, I'm gonna do some documents. I'm gonna, you know, Gmail. I'm gonna, you know what I mean? Little shit.
Yeah.
Little pity patter. I'm going for the big bucks. I'm going for YouTube, bro. I'm trying to make a living. You know, I'm gonna go all out. So I did. So I was around like, 3 G's. And then I finally worked up to nerve my dumbass. Right before fucking this Hawaii trip, I put like about 2.5 G's into camera equipment and a bunch of other shit. And that was like that was probably about like a year and a half after I bought my PC. So the whole setup's probably like, it's about around like 7-8 G's.
Really?
Yes.
It's a lot.
I really didn't need to do this, but I feel like, honestly, I just feel like I'm too lazy of a person, because I don't care about like phone shit. Like, I don't like recording myself on my phone. I don't like having to post shit on Instagram. It feels fake.
Yeah.
This shit feels more like, damn, like I'm actually doing something. You know, like I'm actually like, well, not only is it like I'm actually like it feels like it because of the fucking actual camera.
Yeah.
But it also feels like it because like, damn, like this is an investment. Like I literally like I put money into it. If I don't like, as much as I didn't really want to record this podcast in Hawaii, because shit happens in my own personal life. I don't, you know, like my day-to-day life, it isn't always perfect. So it's just like some days I don't really feel like talking. I don't feel like I can hold a conversation with you guys all the time. I'm not the life of the party or this and other. I'm just not that guy all the time.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes obviously if you're gonna be a content creator, you have to be that guy. And I feel like, you know, I'm like, damn. But I feel like because I'm able to, obviously, like, I put so much money into it, I can't just be like, if it was just my camera, I'd be like, I can record it when you get back into town. Like, that's not nothing, bro. But like with it now, I'm just like, yo, like, if I don't, I'm a bitch. Like, I'm literally like, I'm gonna go back home and I'm gonna have nothing to edit. I'm gonna have nothing more to do than to fucking do some Photoshop shit and just do some BS, bro. Like, but like, now that I have this whole setup, I got it all. I had to put this much in money into it, but like, now I'm out here. I'm gonna do it, and again, this is just kind of like the first step, still though.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, it's still up to me to be consistent, and I feel like for me, the biggest thing isn't like insecurity or any of that, or like getting out there. It's more so just like, I don't want to get in your guys' business. You know what I mean? Because I know you all are doing your own thing, so I don't want to like be like, yo, we have to record a podcast this Saturday. If you're not, like, we're not friends anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want it to be like that. So I gotta kind of figure out, like, I guess just scheduling into, you know, how we're gonna figure this out. But I mean, I'm always gonna be kind of laid back with it. I always kind of, you know, I know that because it's just who I am. I think I'm not gonna force it anything. You know, because like even Bobby, like, he didn't have to be here.
Mm-hmm.
And you could have easily just said no, and I would have just been like, well, that's Bobby for you. So, yeah. No. That's about how much I dropped on it, and I'm not sure whether to be proud and be like, yeah, I spent 6 G's, or to be like, I spent fucking 6 G's. Like, I'm broke now, you know? But
yeah.
it's it is what it is. And I think, yeah, no.
It's a lot.
It is a lot, but I think hopefully, I mean, if I'm able to do like my dream and like, you know, make this a living and just be myself for a living, like, obviously it is worth it. But like, it's kind of just like a shot in the dark, you know. I don't really know where it's gonna go, because who knows if this is even gonna be like viewed at all, or people are gonna find this interesting, you know. Like, I could just we could be talking and shit, like maybe this fucking Zoom or this fucking goddamn mic recorder doesn't even work, or, you know, the camera is shut off, or, you know.
Yeah.
So there's so much little like software things that's just like, at this point, this podcast, I don't even really care if it's that good. It's more so that like, if I'm able to hold a conversation and actually, like, you know what I mean, like, keep it going and keep it kind of interesting, like, that's the success. It isn't the views on it, it's the like the dynamic of it. So
Yeah.
I feel like we're doing pretty good, to be honest. Like, this is gonna be a lot worse.
I know. I like the idea of that shit though, because I always be thinking, like, fuck, what if when we're fucking, you know, out on the beach like me and Fabian today, and we just fucking get blasted by a rock, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we just fucking straight die. Like, at least we have some like fucking video of like how we really are, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before
not,
it's
not
just
like,
over.
not just like the fake shit of like what you choose to put on Instagram, but it's like, yo, like, I have actual conversation with me talking and being real with my boys, and like, it's unfiltered. It's just me just being me, and like, it is what it is, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if people like it, people like it. If people don't, people don't. Fuck off. Like, you know, like, at least like now I'm gonna have some like highlight reels for like my funeral, you know? Like, I'm gonna die and people are gonna be like, people are gonna put up Ben's best moments, and I'm just like, I'm gonna be like, yes, like, I'm out here, like, I'm speaking, finally. But it is scary though, cause like, you're open for like judgment. Like, people might view you a different way now. But I mean, like, I'm kind of cool with that, but at the same time, like, yeah, I'm just like, whatever. Like, you know, like, it's worth the sacrifice, I guess, of like being canceled, or people not liking you or liking you, or being viewed a different way. It's worth it, because at the end of the day, like, for me, it's coming from a genuine place. It isn't coming from a clout chasing place of like, I just want to be famous, or I just want to be popular. It's just more of it's just coming from a place of like, yo, I just want to, from where Jesse's at, I just want to be myself and have like, you know, like something to show, you know, my kids when I'm fucking older. When I'm like, yo, like, you're going to Hawaii too? Like, watch this podcast when I was fucking 20. This is my first podcast. Like, watch this shit, bro.
Exactly.
Watch this shit, and this is how we're doing it. We're drinking 4 Locos. We're doing everything. Like, you could be whatever you want, because look at what I was doing when I was 20 fucking 1. Like, you know what I mean? So I feel like if I'm able to look back into the future like that, I'm pretty happy with it. And I'm pretty excited, where I'm just like, damn, like, we're gonna keep on doing this, and it's gonna keep on, you know, it's gonna blow, like, it may not blow up right away, but it's gonna keep on growing and adding on steam the more and more we do it. And I feel like, you know, like, I just have that I don't give a fuck attitude. I feel like it's gonna, bring me far enough to where, like, I really didn't think I was gonna hold this much of a conversation and talk, but now I can't even shut the fuck up. So.
It's all good, bro.
Yeah.
Talking is easy, bro.
Talking is really that easy, but it's really hard sometimes. Like when I was noticing like this whole this whole trip, like sometimes like I'm just like, what should I talk to Jesse about? You know, I was like thinking, I'm like, what should I talk to Jesse about? Just like not only in like everyday shit, but also like I was thinking, I had it in the back of my head this whole trip, just like literally just like, what am I gonna be like, what if I talk to him about, what if I talk to him about something super interesting off camera, and then when I'm on camera, I try to bring it up, and it just comes up as fake. You know, I'm just like, Jesse, what did you do then? And you're like, Ben, we already talked about this. Like, shut the fuck up. I'm just like, yeah. But yeah, no, I don't know. I feel like talking is easy, but until it isn't.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing at me, Fabian?
No, it's just.
We also have spectators in the house, so it's kind of throwing off the vibe. Yeah. I don't know. How do you feel about talking? Is it easy for you?
No, just listen.
You just listen?
Man,
Yeah?
just gather my own thoughts. Sometimes just zone out, forget about the conversation.
How is talking so easy for you, Jesse? I don't like. Do you think you're extroverted or introverted? Like,
Nah,
where does this where does all this talking come from you? Like, where does like?
I think honestly, I would say if I had to say like if I was talking to a therapist today, right? I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm an introvert. I don't like really like fucking with a lot of people. You could say, right?
Yeah.
But then what helps me with talking is I think of the two worlds I live in, right? Like being with my father and then being like here with you guys. And I have to cross between the fucking two different fucking types of people, you know what I mean? So I've been thinking, I'm like, well, maybe I'm a little nervous about talking in front of a fucking camera. I think about, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm about to be with people who are fucking nervous of just walking around. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
I'm about to go to real life.
Yeah.
Once this trip's over, I'm about to go to real life, about to go to work with a bunch of Mexicans that aren't even from here, talking their own language, talking their own shit, thinking their own things about me. They're never gonna see this video. Like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
And it's just kind of giving. It's kind of giving into that vibe.
Yeah. I be. That's how the house me. I always think about that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? You know where my dad's from?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I'm like, how am I gonna be a bitch and talk to a camera? You know what I'm saying?
I really gotta hide my face.
I
really have to hide my face from the camera, bro. Like, I'm really that scared. Like, that's what pisses me off. Like, I'm just like, damn. Like, sometimes like I get camera shy, where I'm just like, damn. Like, I'm really that bitch where like I can't even like I have to be like this. You know, like, what am I hiding from, bro? Like,
Yeah.
you know, you just gotta accept it. I think you just gotta like embrace it. But it's definitely it's not easy to embrace all the time, because then you start speaking and then you start hearing your own words, and you hear other people's thoughts, and they're talking shit. They're laughing at you, or they're smiling at you, or they're just sitting there quietly listening to you
on the couch.
On the couch or in this chair, bro, and they're literally and you don't know if they're thinking something good about you or something bad about you. And it's just kind of that thing where it's just like, who gives a fuck? I'm just gonna be me, and if you rock with me, you rock with me. I'm not yeah. So.
But yeah,
I feel like that's what I feel like I have to get into that mindset though. That's the mindset. Like, I don't give a fuck mindset. Like, I'm just gonna be me, and if you don't like me, like, then fuck you.
Yeah.
It's just that kind of mindset, but at the same time, it's not I don't think that mindset's good for everyday talking.
Yeah.
It isn't, cause if I'm like that with kind of like examples, like, you know, we went to like a breakfast place, and I went in with no shirt, just like this, and I'm just like, yo, you know, like, we ordered our whole fucking shit, and after that I'm just like, can we split, or no, someone was like, can we split the check, and then they just looked at us like damn, like, what a fucking asshole, like, you know, like, she just treated us like that, and it's just like, yo, like, that's just how it is, you know what I mean, like, I'm like, you know, like you're getting judged like that way, and it's just like, you don't even know who I am and why I'm doing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, no, fuck trying to, you know, just stay in your own lane. I feel like, you know, that's how you get walked on.
Yeah.
I ain't about that.
Not fun.
Not fun at all.
Drink some more.
What?
Drink some more.
I'm almost done with this shit.
Bobby's trying to drug us over here.
Drug you. Poison you.
Poison me. He's trying to poison me.
You got my that shot shit. I'm not gonna drink that shit.
It's all yours.
It's yours.
Nah.
I'm not
Drink
drinking that shit.
shit.
Drink it, Bobby.
I already drank enough.
Bobby,
Benjamin?
drink the drink, please,
No.
for the podcast.
I don't want to.
How many episodes do you think we're gonna do of this shit?
I mean, I'm trying to go until like I die.
But all right, let's say
Could be
this,
different friend
like,
groups eventually.
How far you think it's gonna go before you be like, fuck, like I'm not making no cash, like, you know, like where it's at that point where you're like, fuck.
I feel like that point would have fucked me if I didn't invest heavily into this. I feel like I have to make at least my money back.
Exactly what I'm saying. But what if you don't? Like how long did say all right, say this right in a fucked up world, which the world is fucked up. It's we're fucking down 1,000 days and you haven't made $100. Like what? That's where you really have to dig deep and think like, am I doing this shit for the cash flow or am I doing this shit for whatever reason?
Honestly,
you know?
right now, see, that's the hardest thing is like, for me, like, obviously I want to make cash off it because who doesn't want to fucking make money off of this? But at the same time, I'm kind of like doing it now and I'm kind of seeing why Joe Rogan likes to do this so much. Like I'm just literally just talking with you guys. We have no questions set up or nothing. Like, you know, like we can make this so much better and this is literally just like, this is our beginning. You know what I mean? For me, at least. So I just feel like as long as I'm always gonna have someone to talk to. I feel like that's gonna want to be, you know, like just have a conversation with me. And I think kind of like understanding that and trying to harness like, yo, this is just a conversation and people are gonna listen to it. They might or they might not. That's okay. I don't really give a fuck. They can or they don't have to. You know, It is what it is. But I'm just gonna keep on putting it out there, and I think eventually I'm gonna get a couple people that listen, right? People that are gonna like it. People that are gonna, you know, be like, damn, like I relate with that. Like I thought those things when I was younger. I thought I was a bully, or I thought I was this, or I thought I was that. You know, like we're not people that identify with certain types of people, and I feel like that'll be my motivating factor. It's more so just kind of like the conversations I'm having, and just kind of like I don't know. I'm just really liking like this is like the best conversation I feel like we've had like this whole fucking trip, all of us. You know
well, I don't
mean?
think we've really been talking shit.
You don't think so?
Not really. I mean, just about like fucking dumb shit like Kanye and shit.
Yeah, but that's what I mean though. Like we're actually sitting down talking about our own lives, our own philosophies, our own like, you know, like past or whatever, and we're able to actually like have a conversation about it. And I feel like that's the value in it. Like that's like, you know, fuck all this like camera shit, how much it costs or whatever. It's just like this is the value, and it may have taken, you know, like again me spending all that money to get this, but it's just like cool, you know, I got it now and I'm gonna post it whenever I feel like, you know, posting it. I mean, I'm gonna post it, but yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna record it and I'm gonna try to, you know, do it every other weekend at least.
Yeah,
do it somewhere.
Editing would take a while. We'll come out for a while. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Editing.
Editing, yeah,
You
no.
don't really have to edit this shit though, no? I mean, we've just been talking. Why do you edit that shit?
I have to sync. So what I have to do is I have to sync the audio to the camera, because this is getting recorded on this right here, and then that has its own audio link. So I'm gonna have to sync the audio with the video, and then I also have to go through
three cameras.
go through 3 camera cuts, and like if like
one.
really just these 2 for the first like hour or 30 minutes. Cut it for us, and then this one's just gonna take over in the last like whatever.
We only cut one part though, no? Like that little switch.
Yeah, no, and there's a couple cuts probably I'm gonna make, so it'll probably take a couple hours of editing, but nothing crazy. There's no like, the real editing comes in when like for YouTube when you're trying to add in a bunch of like voiceovers and music and cuts and all that shit. I mean, we've been recording for an hour and 30 minutes, so
this shit's easy, bro.
It really is super easy, but like it feels hard. Like it felt really hard to get to this point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I'm like telling you guys like, yo, we got to do a podcast.
For you, it felt hard because you had to do all that shit.
I know, it felt really, really hard because I had to set up this whole shit, make sure my shit was charged.
Dude, I was watching TV.
I know, you guys. That's why you fucking told me, goddamn, you make the podcast. You make the podcast. I'll just show up and talk.
That's what I did.
I know, and you're doing it.
He's here.
Exactly. That's why you're my co-host. But yeah, no. That's why I'm just like, damn.
I've had way more fucking. I think I had like 2 people tell me about their
Podcast?
dreams of YouTube before in my life, right?
Before me?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Who?
You're the newest.
I mean,
well, I mean, fuck you.
Oh, you don't
Yeah,
disclose
but
that.
like, it's not been the first, you know. So it's kind of like when you hear it, you're like, all right, bro. You know what I mean? Like you're like, all right, you know. But then obviously, like when it comes time to show up, if you say like, hey, make the podcast and I'm gonna show up, you could obviously be like, fuck that for you. I'm not gonna show up. Even though I'm here, I could have easily been like,
yeah, you could have been like, I don't feel. You could have literally told me when I went upstairs like, nah, bro, I don't really feel like it.
Yeah, and I didn't really feel like it.
And I would have honestly, I would have been like, fuck you, Jesse. Okay. I would have just, oh no. Oh shit, we're still recording like our audio, but not the camera. No space in the memory card. Dang. That's brutal.
So what do you do with what happens now?
I don't know.
Guess we end it here or what?
No, we can record this one. Let's record on that. Oh. Right here.
I feel like you should keep that shit in though because that shit shows like it'll be funny.
It
And,
will
like
be
even
funny.
in like 30 days, that show will be pretty funny.
Oh damn. I know.
Like every show, everything was dying, everything was going wrong.
So this is day one.
Use the bathroom.
Use the bathroom. Okay.
And I've been
I
sipping.
know, but then I'm gonna have to keep it in. I'm gonna have to find a way to edit it. And,
Just don't edit it. Just have the
but
audio.
it's gonna have to be seamless, bro. Like people are gonna be listening to this on Spotify.
Let them listen. The fuck?
It's gonna be all silent.
Who cares? But I've listened to podcasts on Spotify because I've been working.
I know, but imagine you're working and then like they're all talking about something deep, and then like they're just like, yeah, like our camera's dead out, like.
Who gives a fuck for they're just working?
Yeah, I know, but imagine.
Depends what kind of work they're
Imagine
doing.
they're just talking to you like that right now. Like they're just like, I don't give a fuck. He's working.
Well, but I thought the same about myself. I'm like, fuck, I'm working.
Really?
Yeah. You don't know what work someone's doing. If right now I was fucking digging out dirt, I really wouldn't give a fuck about the audio.
All right, well, whatever. We're just gonna record audio then. All right, well, then we're gonna get close to our mics then. But what were we talking about?
Oh fuck, I forgot. Fabian?
Forgot to.
Bobby, what were we talking about?
I feel like audio is a lot easier though.
Really? Audio is a lot.
Obviously,
easier.
you wouldn't like
audio is
audio.
really easy. Because literally all I have to do with this, because it's gonna all record onto one thing, and then all I gotta do is just take it, put it onto a little thing, and then just basically find a way to like figure out the Spotify and Apple shit. But I mean,
Maybe you just make the first one audio, fuck it.
I mean, I'm gonna make the first one. All of them are gonna be audio on Apple and Spotify and all
Well,
that.
there you go. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, all those are gonna be audio, and then the only ones that are gonna be video are just gonna be the YouTube ones.
How do you put that shit on Apple though?
I don't know. You just have to fill.
Oh,
You have to fill something. You have to fill something out,
You have to pay?
and you have to already have something filmed.
But do you have to pay though?
Maybe, yeah.
Fuck, dude. What the fuck were we talking about though? I think about it. The fuck?
What were we talking about?
What else is there to remember?
The fuck? Anyways.
See, that's what I'm talking about. The people who were just listening to us, they're all like, "Bro, you were just talking about this."
Yeah.
You can't even remember what you're fucking talking about.
Hawaii, and we're fucking sipping, and that's it.
That's about it, guys.
Pretty much. That's great.
Well, let's start a fucking new topic. Okay.
All right, well, let me think of a topic. Boobs or butt?
Oh hell no! I'm not gonna say some shit like that. Hell no.
You're not gonna expose yourself like that.
Nah.
I'm more of a. Boob.
I'm 21, but I'm really 42.
I'm
I'm
more
a
of
little
a.
bit older than I look.
I'm more of a boob guy myself. Being honest. Bobby, what were we talking about? Before the cameras died.
We just finished our topic.
No, we didn't.
Well, that's a great answer.
Yeah.
Man. Well, fuck, I feel like we should just end it here. And we'll just talk really shit off here. Alright, well, that's the end of our first podcast. We ran out of topics to talk about. We talked about a lot of good topics. Friendship. Relationships. Hawaii. Sipping. What else did we talk about?
Fuck, I don't even know.
We don't even know what we talked about.
Bowling.
What?
Bowling.
We didn't talk about bowling.
Yeah, but that was like most of the time.
What?
We're talking
I
about.
wasn't here.
We're talking about the fucking. How do you feel about the whole bowling shit?
Oh, bowling. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you said bowling. Like
No,
bowl, like the
what the
sport.
fuck?
Yeah, no, we talked about bowling. And we talked about all that shit. So
Bowling. You said bowling that time.
bowling. We talked about bowling.
No, bowling.
Bullying. My bad.
That shit twice.
But yeah, no, we talked about a bunch of shit, and I feel like, hopefully. Oh yeah, no, we talked about myself starting this shit, how it felt, and all that. So
About the
keep on,
cash flow.
the cash flow on how this production, high end production got started. So even though all of our cameras
You
died,
gotta talk about the cash flow.
gotta talk about the cash flow.
Everyone does shit for money.
Hey, well, we're gonna get more to. I think I was planning on making this podcast about finance actually.
We'll make it. It's still going.
That's the next podcast. All right, you're gonna have more to say about me than that. Let me get my shmoney up before we get to that one. Let me get my shmoney up. All right. So tune in to the next podcast. This is the Dropouts Podcast. We didn't really get. We didn't even get to the point that we're all dropouts. So that's a big part. But we're all college dropouts. So continue to follow our story and see where the fuck we end up going in our lives. Hopefully we're all still friends by years. Yeah, by the next one. Shit. Tune in for more. And once every month, 2 every month, 3 every month, 4 every month. That's the goal. All right. Peace, love.
Fuck is in my phone?
Peace.